guys, it's Inspirational Nails, and I'm coming with you with a question and answer. Actually, this question is from a subscriber. I've actually had this question come about to me, but I've never really done kind of a full video on base coats and top coats. And someone had asked me what base coats and top coats do I use, especially to not get your nail polish to chip. I'm going to be honest, I do not discriminate when it comes to base coats and top coats. I try everything, and I really have found that these days, you know, it's not about what is more affordable versus about what is more, you know, expensive, that basically that expensive is better. That's not the case, you know. You have very affordable base coats and top coats that only cost $1, and it's just as good as a base coat or top coat that costs way more. And you know, some people might beg to differ, but I mean, this is just from my experience. It's back when it used to be like that, you know, if you really weren't spending a lot of money for the product, it really wasn't worth, you know, you really wouldn't see a very good quality on your nails. And I think now, with all the formulas they have out there, I think you definitely get great product, even for very affordable prices. And I'm just going to start off. One of the things that I always do, I mean, like right now, my nails are not really very well cleaned. I mean, but I have a hardener on my nails for right now until I'm ready to do them. And that's something that I always do, like especially if I'm taking off my nail polish and I really haven't had time to clean them up and push, you know, the cuticle back, and I haven't done that part yet. So what I do is, if I don't really have the time to do it, I've just been able to take off my nail polish, I'll just go right ahead and just put a hardener, just so that I have something on my nails that will protect my nails just until I'm ready to kind of fully complete my whole process with my manicure. Okay. And when it comes to strengtheners and hardeners, that is separate from my base and my top coat. So I always use completely different hardeners or strengtheners first, even before I put a base coat. Okay, because you definitely want a hardener or a strengthener to be on that natural nail. Okay, if you put a base coat, and base coats are great, but if you put the hardener or a strengthener on top of the base coat, it's kind of not working as well as it should if it was just on the bare nail. Okay, so you really want to take, if you use a hardener or a strengthener, you want it to be on the very bare nails, okay, before you put on a base coat. Now, a lot of people, and I'm just going to show you some. This is one that is from Sally Hansen, and this is a nail strengthener, as you can see, and this one has like green tea and bamboo. Okay. This is another nail strengthener. This is from Nails, and see, it says bulletproof strengthening formula. Okay, and this one actually comes with a top coat, and it comes in like a little kit. It's like $6 or $7 at CVS or Walgreens. To me, is definitely one of my favorites, one of my probably top 5, because it's a great little kit. I think it works really well, and it does focus on the areas that you really want it to focus on, which is your nails to be hard and to strengthen that natural nail. And also the top coat is amazing. It's a very high gloss top coat, so definitely I think it's a great little kit that you can get that works very, very well for your nails, and it helps your nails to stay hard and also give it a great shine as well. So this is one of my top 5s. But this one here, sometimes if you use a strengthener or a hardener, that doesn't mean you have to use a base coat. I just use a base coat to give me some extra strength. Also, another hardener like this one here, This is from LA Colors, and this one says Ultra Nails Hardener. I know it's probably hard to see. And, you know, these are all ranging from different prices. I mean, this one here, this is $1, and you can get this at General Dollar Store. You can get this at the Dollar Tree now. I mean, and for $1, it's a great product. And this one here is like $6. And this one here is between $8 to $13 or to $15. So you do have a different range of prices here, and I find that all of them work really well. And one of the key elements to look for when you are looking for a nail hardener or strengthener is when you open the bottle, okay? You definitely need to see it have a slow drip. Okay, I don't know if you saw that. That's one drip. And see how it's taking a long time before that second drip to come? You definitely want to have a much more thicker consistency. I don't know if you see that. The second drop, I just pushed it over on the side. But it definitely is a, see, it's taking some time before the drop actually comes down. I don't know if you could see that, but the drop just fell. So you have to look for things like that when you're looking for a hardener or a strengthener. If it's too watery, where it drips very quickly, that's not what you're looking for when you're looking for a hardener or a strengthener. Okay, and you can see that with all of them. Okay, this one too, and this one probably there's not much in there because I use this one a lot. But as you see, there's like nothing coming down, but there's definitely polish on there. And still nothing, because it's very, very pretty thick. So that's what you're looking for when you're looking for a hardener or a strengthener. Okay, and the same thing with this one. See, it's taking a long time before that drop comes down, but there it is, one drop. And see how long it takes for that second one to come. So that's what you look for when you're looking for a strengthener or a hardener, okay? And one of the things, and as I said, this is only $1, and it's such a good product, okay? And another thing I love about this particular bottle is that when you close it, it clicks at the end. Sometimes some people don't notice that, but it definitely has like a little click to let you know that it's sealed when you close it. And that's really important with a hardener or strengthener, because you definitely want it to be very closed so that it doesn't dry up. Because hardeners and strengtheners can get clumpy after a while. And one of the things is, once it gets to being too thick and too clumpy, you got to get rid of it when it comes to a hardener or strengthener. Okay, and that's because if you try to put, you know, acetone in it or try to put clear, it's just going to mess up the formula of the strengthener and the hardener. Okay, because it definitely has a lot of things in there for that reason. That's why it's thick. So, you know, if it gets too thick, and usually it gets more thicker once you start using it a lot, and it gets to the more closer to the bottom, and it starts to just get really, really thick. So you just want to make sure that if it gets to that point, you just throw it away and buy a new one. So definitely something to do before you do your base coat. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside. So I want to talk about next base coats. Okay, you definitely have all different types of base coats. I have this one from Essie. This one is from Butter London. I'm sorry, this is a top coat. Oh, I'm sorry. Those are top coats. Oops. Okay, base coats. This one here. This is a base coat. This is a base coat. And I think that's it. Okay, so I do have some other ones, but one of the things that I look for is, usually if I'm doing a base coat, I do want it to be fast dry, a fast dry top base coat, because I want to make sure that it dries fast so that I can start polishing my nails. Okay, so this is probably one of my favorites. It's a Sally Hansen, and this is from Instagrip, and it's a fast drying base coat. Okay, it does dry very fast on the nail, and that is what I look for when I'm looking for a good base coat. And there's so many. I mean, this one is from Poshy. This one is a more expensive top coat. I mean base coat. I'm getting them so confused. I'm so sorry. This is a base coat, and as you see right here, it says base coat, and it says for dry, brittle, weak, and peeling nails. That is a key for me right there for the peeling nails, because that's one of the things that I have. If I don't constantly take care of them, my nails do peel. And they get kind of brittle at the corners, and they start to peel off. So if I'm not constantly keeping them healthy, then that's what starts to happen. So this is a great base coat that I do like to use, because it does focus on that. Now, you don't have to buy this brand, or but you definitely want to get a base coat that really helps the areas that you need it to, because that's what you want to put on your nails, so that they can start to repairing any issues that you have, which may be drying, brittle, if they're weak, or peeling nails. This one focuses on all of them, which is great, and that's what you want. Okay, this one here is actually from Broadway Nails, and it is $1. Okay, and it is a base coat, as you see up here, and this is a great base coat. I definitely love, and as you see, it definitely has a tint to it. It has a pink tint to it, and when you put it on your nails, you really see it almost have a coating on your nails that gives it a great level coat as a base coat, and that's what you do want as well. And so it's interesting, because these three focus on three different types of areas. You have one that is a base coat that is very fast drying. This one here focus on certain aspects of your actual nails. And this one kind of gives you that ridge filler that I noticed. And it doesn't state that it's a ridge filler, but this base coat acts as a ridge filler. It almost does a very coating on top of the nails, which is so great. So, and this is only $1. And I gotta give big props to 3140 Baby Girl. Why? Because she definitely really gave a light on this product, especially the top coat. That's the one that she focused on. And I went and I bought the top coat, which I absolutely love, and I brought the base coat to try it. And this base coat really is a great product. Definitely Broadway is a great product. So you guys need to grab this before it does go up and is no longer $1, because the formula to this is spectacular. Okay, so definitely go to General Dollar and buy these. I actually brought a lot so that I can have, because these definitely do work really well. So that's for my base coat. Okay, now on to top coat. Now top coats, it really is about what you're looking for, because top coats can range from being, you know, very thick, very thin, high gloss. You have matte top coats now. You know, you really have such a variety. So some of the ones is like these here. This one here is from Sally Hansen. This is another Sally Hansen. This is the Nutrisine. This is the one that comes with that strengthening one that I showed you. You have this is a Butter London one. This is an Essie one. You have this one, which is a top coat, which is a rapid dry. It's a rapid dry. And then you have this, which is a Sesvit, which Sesvit is, you know, a very high-end, very glossy. It's very, you know, it is pricey, but it is it's a fast top coat. And that's another thing. You have top coats that are fast drying, some that are not. And it depends on what you're doing. You know, if you want something that's very fast, there's this one here from Sesvit. You have this one here, which this one is from LA Colors. It's a rapid dry as well, and this is only $1. These here are Nail Shine Miracle top coats from Sally Hansen. These are amazing. These are really good. They are very high glossed. This one here, this one's called Mega Shine. Another great polish, a great top coat. This one's from Essie. This one's a top coat too. Great top coat because it gives a very wet look. This one's from Butter London. Also a great top coat. This one here. And this one is also very affordable. Again, it comes with a kit and it's only like $5 or $6. And this is a very high gloss. As you see, I use it a lot. That bottle's going down. So great top coat. And of course, here's this one from Broadway. Also another one I've been using a lot. And this one is a great top coat. And again, it depends on what you're looking for. Now, like if I'm going to adhere rhinestones, one thing that's really important, if you're using like a rapid dry, like this one, even with Chess Vite, I find that, you know, that my stones don't last as long. Because the top coat is so fast drying that it really doesn't adhere like a glue like I want to. Whenever I'm doing rhinestones, I really want something that is a slow drying top coat. And I noticed that it just works better, at least for me. And this one from Broadway is excellent to use as almost like a glue agent for the rhinestones. Another one that works really well for if you're wanting to use it as a glue is this one here from Nutrinails, the High Gloss Top Coat. It's not as fasting dry top coat. So definitely look at these products. You know, I hope that you do like this video. I really wanted to show a very range and different variety of base coats and top coats and nail strengtheners and hardeners, because I think a lot of people think that, again, just because it's not that expensive, it's not a good product. And that is not the case. And I find that even with all these products, I've used them all. And as long as you really focus on having a base coat, you definitely don't have to use a hardener or a strengthener. I use that as an addition to my nails. But as long as you do use a base coat, use then your nail polish, and then you use a top coat, you definitely will limit if you have chipping on your nails. If not, no chipping at all. Okay, so if you have any questions and if you like this video, please comment below and give it a thumbs up. So until next one, bye!